day when we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I keep you vicious, 6 inches when I'm switching from mark or to ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spit prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing. When I aim at a misfit, his shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King's Arch wig split, give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in the graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day when we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them to cheers for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga right through my hood on go dating. Split the script from a strap erase. Somebody dropped in the middle set. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. Got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga? That's my bitch. We done fucked around, and this some main shit, untamed shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it runs blood thick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day when we from, yo, it goes down.
Hood to hood, block to block, town to town, murder, murder, kill, kill. We up in this bitch. What up, Ryan?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, Zara?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Had to one up him, you know what I'm saying?
What up, everybody in the comments? How y'all doing out there, baby? Talk to you, it's Tuesday.
Hey, everybody.
I'm happy to be here today. You understand? It's the last Tuesday of the month. No, it ain't. I'm lying. Anyway, Tokyo is Tuesday. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing our thing. First thing I want to say is RIP to Willis Reed. That's the first thing I want to say. RIP to Willis Reed. Iverson had like one of the best lines on that rap drink. He said, smallest player in the league, but a heart like Willis Reed.
You feel what I'm sizzling?
That's what he said. So shout out to Willis Reed. You know, rest in peace. He had a great career, Hall of Famer, 2-time champion. New York Knickerbocker. Do your thing, man. Now, we up in this joint. Trash ass players, Ryan. Let's talk about it.
Well, Dennis, we know it a lot of Karens out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Zar, I got to go. This Karen was trying to get money from my husband.
Mm.
The bitch lied.
Mm.
Lied
Mm.
about everything.
Mm.
You don't got the lie to kick it now.
Say that again, Ryan. You ain't got to do what?
You don't got the lie to kick it, Karen.
You got the lie to kick it.
She seen Michael Irvin and she seen dollar signs. If anybody seen the tape, Michael Irvin touched everybody.
Hey, Ryan, I saw the tape. It didn't really look like you from the back. We couldn't tell from the back.
Right. Michael Irvin touch everybody on the arm, on the wrist. He do that every day on the show. Karen, you my trash ass player.
Hey, she said they got her on tape. They said they got me. I wasn't trying to steal no boxes.
Now, Dennis. All that shit you were talking last year.
Oh, come on, last year.
Y'all were talking about Mariota when we had signed him. Now y'all talked about and got his ass. And y'all let the backup quarterback go to the coach. And y'all paid Mariota more money to come to Philly.
I don't know about all that, but
y'all paid him more money, dog.
Not the more than mentioned, but I'll let you go ahead.
How you like me now?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to agree with you on this part. I am not a fan of Marcus Mariota coming to Philadelphia.
No,
I am not a fan.
like I told you,
I think he's the perfect backup for y'all.
I don't.
He fits the same. It fits the same game plan.
No, they could have did better, Czar.
No, I'm saying, but
I know what you mean, though, Czar.
I'm not saying he's better than Minshew, but I'm saying I think he fits. He's a better mold to be a backup to Jalen Hurts for the system.
Because he's mobile.
Right.
But he's mobile. I get what Czar. I understand what Czar is delivering here, but I'm not. I don't want him. That's when I did not want Marcus Mariota. I was cool with drafting DTR. I'm sorry, DTR.
You still could.
Or I would have been cool. Honestly, I'd have been cool with a lot of other quarterbacks. It's not him.
You could have got Stetson Bennett from Georgia.
I mean, you could have got Cooper Rush. He was out there a long time.
Right. You could have got Cam Newton. My bad, Pamela Newton.
I love Cam. Cam. Oh, whoa, Cam.
But you gonna get Mariota.
Marcus
I got
Mariota.
one thing to say to you, Dennis. Everybody better lock the clubs down in Philadelphia Eagles because he's gonna be on his back while he on the field.
Yeah, he can't do that dumb shit over here.
No, yeah, that
you gotta leave that dumb shit in Atlanta.
That him.
That him.
That him.
That him. All right, what you got over there, Czar?
All right, Purdue Boilermakers, second number 1 seed to lose to a number 16 seed. Trash. I picked them to win a championship. I'm ashamed of myself. And my favorite team is in Indiana, and I picked them damn scrubs, and we beat them twice. What the hell was I thinking? So, super boo-boo. Kansas Jayhawks, y'all did make it past the first round, but y'all number 1 seed. Y'all were the champions last year. Hey, I'm going to give y'all a small pass because your coach had some health issues and stuff like that. But still, y'all lost to Arkansas. Trash.
Okay.
Arizona lost to a 15. Now, a 15 seed, I think, is won about 10 times now. Somewhere in that vicinity. I didn't look it up, but that's not regular. But, it's showing, hey, we can win. We can beat a 15. But I don't give a damn. When it happens, it's going to always still be a big shock, a big upset. People had Arizona winning the championship. I know a few people myself that had them winning the championship. Trash. Kentucky. Y'all lost in the second round. The reason why y'all trash, y'all actually lost to a higher seed. It was a 3 seed. They were a 6 seed. But Dennis already knows. Every year they come in ranked as a top 5-ish type team. Every season always has the top 2 or number 1 recruiting class. And they don't even get usually out of the second round. Calipari has 1 chip in 20 years, however long he's been at Kentucky. And he has a number 1 class coming in again next year. Kentucky, Calipari, you're a great recruiter. You're a trash-ass coach. And then lastly, Portland Trailblazers. how the mighty keep on falling. Probably not even going to make the play-in. Going to miss the playoffs completely. Dame Lillard. Trash.
Okay. You heard what Zara said. Zara said it was trash.
You heard what the man said.
Yeah. Zara said. I like that. That's funny.
No.
All right, listen. My trash ass player. Let me start from the top. I have to agree with the Marcus Mariota thing with you, Ryan. Just the trash ass signing. I don't really call. I'm not calling C.J. Gardner-Johnson trash, and I'm not calling him going to Detroit trash. But the difference on contracts on that situation, that for them to waste all that time and for you just to say, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Detroit for $8 million. I mean, I understand you gotta do what's best for your family, but I just feel as though that situation was just trash. Like it should have been. It just should have been better. That's what I'm gonna say. It should have been better. It should have been something else that was talked about. I guess you overplayed your hand, as they say, with your agent. But who am I to know what these agents are really trying to talk about nowadays? Seem like the guys that ain't got no agents are doing better than the ones that got an agent. That's what it seemed like to me. Who was the other trash I had? I had another trash. What was another trash as my fault? James Harden. We needed to beat the Bulls last night. So we would have had 10 straight wins.
No.
I'm talking about the Philadelphia 76ers. We would have had 10 straight wins. We would have beat the Bulls last night. And you put up 5 points. You played all these minutes. And you went 0 from 6 from 3 and 2 for 14 from the field. James Harden, you are killing me out here, man. 5 points, and I understand every day ain't going to be your day. But goddamn, pass the ball, play. Just do something. Don't just be sitting and giving them no 5 points, man. Get some points on the board. We need everything we could get. Goddamn, Patrick Beverly had you in his pocket. Now Patrick Beverly gonna say, I shut you down, only had you with 5 points. They said you can say about it because it's true.
You feel what I'm sizzling?
Great addition over there, Czar. Patrick Beverly.
Much obliged.
All right. What's next? Let's go, Ryan.
My so-far player is the Atlanta Hawks. They've been playing better since they fired Nate McMillan.
Okay.
Back to you, Dennis.
All right, what you got, Czar?
USA Baseball currently losing right now 2-1, but kudos getting back to the championship game. They're going to pull this out. It's early. My damn pitcher, Merrill Kelly, gave up 2 runs. It took him out the game. But we're going to win this. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to USA Baseball. Baseball's coming back, getting hype. Memphis Grizzlies for, staying above water amidst all the Ja Morant, shit happening and, playing good basketball, holding on to that number 2 spot. Let's go with I got to give a shout out to MMA, go to the UFC, Leon Edwards for beating Usman again to prove that it wasn't a fluke because that man was unbeatable. But Leon Edwards has beat the man twice, and he was considered the pound-for-pound best fighter of current fighters, not all time, but, the best in the world currently until Edwards beat him the first time. Sticking there, Anderson Silva, Hall of Fame. Most consider him the GOAT of MMA, and I am one of those. Kudos to Anderson Spider Silva. Phenomenal career.
Okay.
Princeton, number 15 seed. Like I said, they beat Arizona, but not just because of that. They made it to the Sweet 16 for the first time since, I believe, 1967. That's a long time, brother. So kudos to that as well. This is the first time a 15 seed has made it since that long of time. You do the math on how long that is. And then, I'm going to leave mine there for now. I'm sizzling?
All right, well, I got a fan question real quick. I got 2 of them. Now, let me start off with OG. OG says, the football agents are, I guess he'd say our football agents really needed. Asking the panel. How do y'all feel about football agents? Do you think they really need it?
Yes and no.
Well, what's the no part?
The no part, we seen some of these players get the real big money. Danny Dimes, they get real big money. He got paid this offseason.
Yeah, but does he have an agent?
I don't really think he got an agent. I just think he was like,
Well, we ain't gonna think on it because then people gonna start, crucifying you in the show. Let's just talk about Laramie Tunsil. We know he doesn't have an agent.
Another one.
Laramie Tunsil, he has got back-to-back 3-year deals. No agent needed at all.
So it just depends.
Okay. What you feel as though on that, Azar?
I mean, it's not needed, but I mean, it's a less headache. I mean, obviously they take a percentage, but chances are, that's their field of negotiating. They know how to hit. So they're kind of like a lawyer in a sense. So I think it's smart to have one, but not all players know that game. If you know that game, there are players that don't have. But so I would say if you don't know it and you want to focus on the game and you trust someone, then yes, I would definitely have an agent.
I'm going to say this. If you're out of your prime, you need an agent. Okay? If you're in your prime, you don't need an agent. That's how I feel on that. If you're out of your prime and you're trying to get back into the league, like Cam Newton needs an agent. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Odell Beckham Jr. needs an agent.
Right.
Those are guys who need agents. Justin Jefferson don't need no agent.
Right.
No.
That's the difference. Justin Jefferson don't need it. I don't believe Lamar Jackson needs an agent. Everybody else do. I don't.
Right.
I believe he got an agent working for him, though. I do believe he got one working for him.
It's possible.
Now, here's the second question, Zara. I know you don't watch wrestling like that. Does Seth Rollins needs to win at Mania over Logan Paul? Well, let's get to the first part where Dalton says he needs to. Seth hasn't won at WrestleMania since 2019.
Oh man, I love Seth Rogen. Man, Knocked Up was my shit. Knocked Up was my shit.
Knocked Up was not a good movie.
Hey, Zack and Myrie Make a Porno was my joint, man. Seth Rogen is that dude, bro.
That was not a good. Pineapple Express was good.
Trash.
Pineapple Express was good. That's what put him up there.
Trash.
And it was like, and you know what's crazy, Zar? You know what's crazy about that? In my eyes, that was a straight to DVD movie. That was not a movie that should have even came out in the theater.
Right.
Pineapple. I don't even know if it did come out there. Let me get that out of the way. I don't even know if it did come out there.
Zack and Myrie Make a Porno, and my favorite segment was Swallow My Cockachino.
Wait a minute. This is going to be the last show. All right. So, all right, now my question to the Seth Rollins situation. Seth Rollins has to put on the best match at WrestleMania. Does not have to win, but he has to put on the best match at WrestleMania. He has to get his Shawn Michaels on, in my eyes. Put on the best match at WrestleMania. That's my thoughts on it, AB. He just got to put on the best match. He got to really carry Logan Paul and make everybody believe that he really can wrestle. That was my thoughts on it. Now, what do you feel on it, Ryan?
I think he got the win.
Oh, okay.
I really think that he got the win at WrestleMania. No ifs, buts about it.
Okay. BJ said no, because sometimes people here get too big. OG said, thank you, panel, for answering my questions. Great show. Best wishes. Thank you. AB said, laughing my ass off. He said, this guy's Czar, man. OG said, wait a minute. BJ said, whoa. Czar, I need to see you in my office. All right. Certified players. Let me get to my certified players, man. Villanova women's basketball. Yeah, because the men did not make it. So it's Villanova women's basketball, all right? Maddie Sturgis, The first player in NCAA history, men or women, that had the longest streak of 20-plus points for most consecutive games. I think it's 31 games. She put up 20 points. So that's on that one. That's my first one. The next one, Ole Miss ladies. The Ole Miss ladies got the W with Coach Yo. Shout out to Coach Yo. You know, straight. I think she's either from Jamaica or the Bahamas, but straight from the islands. Shout out to Coach Yo for getting it done. And my girl, y'all know who my girl is, North Philly, Dawn Staley. Not only did she go out there and get her 400 win, all right, she also had a jersey on during the game of Cheney University. But back then they was calling it Cheney State. It's Cheney University, which is in Philly, Ron, if you ain't know. All right, they was the first NCAA women's team, and at that time, I think they were Division II. The first women's team to make it to first Division II team to make it to the final. So shout out to them. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And then I forgot, my bad. And I got it, my bad. I forgot one more lady, because this is Woman Appreciation Month. So I got one more lady out there. This little bad young girl right here, boy. Listen, they call her the Bayou Barbie. That's what they call her. You don't know now, you know. They call her the Bayou Barbie. Angel Reese went out there and put up 25 points and 24 rebounds and had 6 blocks. LSU, she wears number 10. You ain't seen her play? You need to see her play, all right? That's what you need to see play. She out there doing her damn thing. So those are my certified players. I kept it to all ladies because it's Women's Appreciation. You understand? Not to mention I like women. I like women basketball. So
right.
Well, let's get into the questions, Ryan. Let's do it. How about the 16 passes? This ain't the front, no, this is the hem.
Number one, how much money will you pay a top defensive player to come to your team, your football team? Dennis.
Man, it depends on who's the player. That's the thing.
Pittman.
I think I would pay them top at their position. That's what I would pay them. So let's just say it's an edge rusher. I think edge rushers now making $30 million a year. Am I right about that, sir?
Somewhere in that vicinity.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. So I would pay him a little bit over the market value. So he will reset. He will reset the market.
All right. Czar.
Probably give him like $5 less than the second best in the business.
Shit. No, for real.
It depends. Yeah, I mean that's a very vague question. It depends on not only where he ranks, it depends on what's the word I'm looking for? It depends on how much the team needs him. So if you like the 49ers and it's like icing on the cake is just getting a second pass rusher to go with Bosa, that's one thing. But if you're a team that don't have a pass rusher like the Falcons, he's gonna be top paid. He's gonna be top paid. I'm gonna overpay on purpose just to make sure I get the guy because I have no pass rusher.
True.
Right.
Okay.
What you feel, so Ryan?
I feel like if you're a top player, I will pay you $30 million plus.
Okay. Yeah, every Philly on the damn USA team now Kyle Schwarber up. Shit, damn, Dennis.
My next question. By the Jets sign Aaron Rodgers, do that put them over the Bills and win that division next year? Czar.
They're gonna come in second. To answer your question, yes, but they're still coming in second to the Dolphins.
Ooh.
Let me answer your question. Let me get a disclaimer out there. Aaron Rodgers is still on the Green Bay Packers.
Right.
You know, after all of that shit they've been talking, like it's a done deal. We waiting on Aaron Rodgers. want him to sign. So then Aaron Rodgers come out last Monday, then he say, "Oh, I can't wait to be a Jet" and all this shit. Now, as supposedly the Green Bay Packers holding back, they don't want him to go nowhere. Like they don't want to sign the divorce papers. Fuck wrong with him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. All right, fuck wrong with him? You just said all this stuff about that you ain't want him there, and then you was ready to go. You ready to move on with love. Now that he agreed to go into the Jets, it's like, oh no, you can't agree. You can't have all that nice shit. Fuck out of here. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Just fuck wrong with him.
Right.
But in your case, with a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, who's hasn't thrown for 300 yards all last season, and he barely gives you a game over 3 touchdowns, the Jets just need a quarterback that don't make mistakes, and that's one thing that Aaron Rodgers don't do. He does not have that many turnovers. So I see them beating the Bills.
Twice.
I actually see them winning the division. Let me just say that. I see them winning the division with Aaron Rodgers. If Green Bay let him go. You know how that song from Frozen? Let it go. Let it go.
Okay.
Let it go.
What we say about if?
If your aunt had her, she'd be your uncle. Hello.
Or if it was a fifth,
I'd be drunk. Hello.
I'll be fucked up. My next question, Czar. Do you think Dallas Cowboys
Go ahead, John.
Do you think Dallas Cowboys cornerback got better by signing Gilmore?
Oh yeah, finally got a number 2. It's been a long time since we had a number 2. So we this is lately it's been the year of the reboots, house party. You know what I'm saying? They right men can't jump. So we're rebooting the no-fly zone in Dallas.
Dennis.
He got to see the Eagles twice a year. We smoking both of them.
And your boy got 1 career win against us. I don't think you want that.
Well, actually, he hasn't beat Dak, so I'll give you that one.
There you go.
He hasn't beat Dak. I will always say that. He hasn't beat Dakota Prescott, but we still going to smoke him.
Now, okay, so what Gilmore you think y'all going to get?
We're going to get the one from last year. He had a good year last year. He was on a shitty team. He played good.
I don't think they need an outstanding Gilmore. I think they just need one that's capable of playing.
He's a number 2.
Honestly, they need a Bradbury-ish Gilmore, because Bradbury is not a guy who go out there and stick number 1s.
Right.
And he had a problem with Juju, so hell, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but Bradbury was an all-pro corner this year.
Right.
And I believe that Stephon Diggs will do pretty good until he play the Eagles. I mean, not Stephon Diggs. I'm going to say Stephon Gilmore. Until he play the Eagles.
He's in a perfect scenario. He ain't got to be the number 1. He was the number 1 everywhere he went. And like I said, he played well last year. It just, if you don't know football, if you didn't follow it, when a team does bad, you think everyone does bad. He actually played well. So, and Josh again, Mr. Troll is back in the building.
Billy Bailey.
Hey, Bailey, he already know I don't fall for the banana on a tailpipe no more.
Billy Bailey.
My next question: Do you think Juju Smith will do great with the New England Patriots? Dennis.
I think he'll be all right with New England. I really think he should have stayed, because I can see him having a better season this year with Kansas City. Like, I can actually see him, doing 1,200 yards with Kansas City. As much shit as I talk about Juju. I'm one of the ones that talk shit about Juju. But I actually see a better year for Juju if he stayed in Kansas City. I see an 800-yard season with Bill Belichick.
Czar.
Hey, you can keep on talking about him. He's an all-pro. He would think he was ranked as the 6th best corner last year. Keep at it and have fun with it. I'll take it all day, so it's all good with me. Juju, hell no. You know what team he just signed with, right?
Yeah, the Patriots.
So how the hell he gonna get the football? He go from the best quarterback to maybe the worst starter in the NFL or bottom 5.
I'm glad you said that. So, do you think that we draft a quarterback this year?
I don't know and don't care. Belichick need to get up out of there. I don't know what they gonna do. But he reached for Mac Jones at number 15. He shouldn't have been a first-round pick. Could have got that man in the second or third round.
Czar, are you saying Belichick without Brady?
It looks that way.
Come on, Czar.
Are you saying Belichick without? Are you saying that Belichick without Brady?
Is this an average coach? Sir. It looks that way, unfortunately.
Ooh.
It looks that way, sir.
Ooh,
so Juju will now go back to where he was before he got to Kansas City. And that's
what? A number 2? Maybe number 3?
I'm gonna say 674 and 3 TDs.
You messed up, Czar.
Hey man, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
My next question. Shout out to Sharon for giving me the basketball question.
Well, before you get to the bat, let me answer these two questions. All right. D-Man had a question. He said, should celebrities stop being wrestlers?
No. I mean, it's yeah, you see, here you go. This is wrestling. Again, wrestling is a soap opera. I mean, I'm not shitting on it, but I'm saying we had this funny joke about the scripted, but it's a man's soap opera. That's what it is. It's scripted, it's written. So I have no problem when Floyd went there, or when I was watching it, when Master P was in there with the No Limit Soldiers and Mr. Perfect was the I Hate Rap crew. Like, oh no, that's
I don't remember that. I thought you was gonna say back when Karl Malone was fighting Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, I mean, that's even going back even further, but I'm just saying, I
got one that go back even further than that. Remember LT for Bam Bam Bigelow?
Yeah.
And when Floyd, it was the Big Show, right? Floyd Little Ass, was it the Big Show? Right. Nah, that's perfect for wrestling, bro. That's perfect. That's what I'm saying. The pause, like, I get mad about the boxing shit because that's a real, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a mockery to me. But wrestling, that's where they making their money over there doing their thing. I'm good with it. That's why when Brock Lesnar went to MMA, and he's the reason why I follow MMA. But at first I was like, huh? But he's going from a scripted show to putting his head on the line in MMA and actually got a belt and won the championship. So that's different. You know what I'm saying? So on the flip side, oh man, perfect. Absolutely.
Yeah, and is crazy because the Refrigerator Perry was also in wrestling. And he actually went to the Hall of Fame. He's in the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Right.
What you don't know. I keep my brain going for trivia. I keep trying to tell you that. I keep my brain going for trivia. All right, OG got a question. Will Dallas be a top 5 defense this season by adding Mr. Gilmore?
Well, Sen, I'll go. Well, I forgot where we finished. I think we were top 5. We were teetering 1-2 for a while, but I believe the Niners. I don't remember who, but with this is Quinn, what is this, 4th season? Now we know where we're going to play Parsons. Now we added a second corner. We're deep at the safety position. Again, barring injury, that goes for any team. We can never call that. So barring any major injury, we should easily be a top 5 defense.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question.
Go ahead.
The Kings and the Grizzlies have the same record. Which team do you think is better and why? Dennis.
Big Memphis because Ja Morant come back. Jay Will calls him one pop. So I'm going to say Big Memphis is the better team. But I'm not sleeping on Sacramento, though, man. Sacramento is doing a great job over there. Light the fucking beam, baby. Light the beam.
Czar.
Memphis will beat Sacramento. Well, one, they won't face each other because obviously they're not in the, you know what I mean? They're 2 and 3 or whatever. So So they would have to meet. It would be in the second round. And if that were to happen, I would take Memphis. But I know the playoffs hasn't started. We don't know seedings yet. But I pretty much got Sacramento losing in the first round, being upset to pretty much who's scheduled to play them. So I'm taking, and that's with or without Ja Morant. I think Memphis is better. No experience until they show me something. They're happy to finally be there. What? So you'll see in the playoffs what I'm talking about.
We'll see.
My next question: the Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks had the same record, sitting right at 500. Which team will you say is better? Czar.
You said the Timberwolves and who?
The Dallas Mavericks.
Oh, the Mavericks, easy.
Well, that's because of the injury to Anthony Edwards. But if there was
Luka's hurt too, so
I got to go with Dallas.
I might go Minnesota because Cat injured too. Never mind.
He's coming back though. He's coming back.
Both of them are supposed to be coming back.
The timetable was as a setback. That's what they just said.
Oh, Cat?
Yeah, this is a setback on his timetable.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, that's news then, because I got him in one. Actually, I think I dropped him though, but I thought he was on the way back. But I just couldn't wait for him for the playoffs, so I got rid of him. But I thought he was coming. Plus, he's going to be on a minutes restriction. But if that's the case, there it is then.
Who is better? A better player, Embiid or Jokic? Dennis.
Next question, because you know mine.
No.
10, 9, 8, 76ers. Joel Embiid.
Then why he did not win no MVP?
He'll win it this year. Joel, the MVP.
Y'all hear that, right?
This year he should win MVP. He's definitely going to win the scoring title. And he needs to get out the second round.
I don't know about that, Dennis. Czar.
Well, I'm going to say this now since you brought it up. So the MVP winner this year will be Joel Embiid. And, I've had Joker this whole time. I'm going to tell you why. So anytime, if you look at history, anytime we complain or bring up the shit that's happening that people don't want to hear, and I usually don't agree with Perkins. I think he sucks as a analyst or whatever you want to call him. But that MVP shit he brought up, I think he has points to that. So when we put it on the spotlight, same as the Oscars, when there was no black people, not a single one nominated, and then all of a sudden next year, you know what I mean? When you call people out, that puts that. So Joel's going to win regardless now. Although I'm not saying that's why he's going to win. Dallas is starting to slip. Denver is starting to slip. Mm-hmm. Joel Embiid, they just went 8-9 in a row till my Bulls put hands on them boys. Patrick Beverly, you know what I'm saying? But back to Joel Embiid. He will win MVP, deservingly so, but what's going to help him win is now bringing to the light all the bullshit that goes behind the voting and all the closed doors. So now we're definitely going to vote for Embiid now if he wasn't before, but he deserves it. I think he's going to win it.
The Bulls. We play the Bulls again, so
you don't want that smoke. You don't want that smoke.
And we play in Chicago this week. Ron, the crazy thing is we play them on Wednesday. That's crazy. We play them back to back. We play them on Wednesday.
Where y'all play them at, Dennis?
In Chicago.
Yeah, we don't went to Philly and put hands on them. They come.
It was a double overtime. They put no hands on us. What a double overtime.
Hey, it's all good.
But my next question: who will you pick for the MVP right now if the season ends today?
We already answered.
No, it's Embiid.
Embiid.
Like I said, I actually think he passed. See, me, I'm voting how it should be. And I think this last 2-3 weeks, he passed him. But like I said, I don't have control over it. I believe was being brought to the spotlight about the racism and the stuff of the past awards. Now, like I said, they're going to find it any way to give it to him now, even though, like I said, he deserves it. So if he wins it, it's not a puppet move because he does deserve it. But that's just going to help him win it, because if not, if that was never, I do believe if that wasn't never brought to light, that Joker would probably win again.
Okay. My next question. Rockets and Pistons had the same record. Won just 15 games. Are they tanking? Zard.
No, the only team that's tanking this year is the whack-ass San Antonio Spurs.
Dennis.
I think they are taking. I think the Houston Rockets lost 15 in a row at one point. In Detroit, as soon as Cade Cunningham went down, just like they just, folded on their season, which he is a phenomenal player, but he's got to stay healthy. Zara was talking about this the other day about how he don't stay healthy. He what was you calling him, Zara? Cade Cunningham.
Nah, I just said he might be injury prone. Like, you know what I mean? It sucks because he's a phenomenal player.
But if there was a team that I would like to, that's your next question. I'll wait for your next question. I forgot.
Name a NBA team that need to get the number 1 pick, and will he change the franchise? Dennis.
I think Detroit and Houston need to get Victor Wembanyama. And yes, he would change their franchise. But I wouldn't be upset if Victor Wembanyama went to the Brooklyn Nets. I know Zara's saying, that shit ain't happening. I understand that. But I wouldn't be upset if he went to the Brooklyn Nets. I think those are all the teams I thought he should go to. Yeah.
Not Oklahoma. Not.
I think Chet in Oklahoma is it.
Not Orlando.
No, I think Bobo over there is good. I like Bobo over there in Orlando.
Okay. Zara?
Yeah, I'm about to change up there too, man, because OKC is actually, man, it sucks because they're going to mess around and make the playoffs. And that's crazy. So it ain't going to happen because, their pick's not going to be, if you make the playoffs, you don't get in the lottery, the drawing. So I'm going with my second team, which is Houston. KPJ, Jalen Green, Kenyon Martin Jr., Victor, and Sengun. 2 years from now, look out, Rockets.
And don't forget my what's the big bull name that was on Adam Sandler movie? Telling him he was only 22.
Who? He was in. You talking about fucking U-Ring?
Yeah, U-Ring.
Oh yeah, that was funny. I did remember that.
Josh Bailey said the Warriors.
Oh, that was a good movie, bro. I don't know if you've seen it.
Come on and play.
Well, back to you, Dennis.
Yes. How did you feel about I want to call it the first weekend of the NCAA, fellas? That's my question to y'all. How did y'all feel about the first week of the NCAA? How'd your teams do? How'd you feel? Were you enjoying the upsets? Talk to me about it.
Well, I picked Duke, and they lost. So
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And the female team, I picked UConn. So there you go.
Man. I can't believe both Indiana schools lost to Miami. What are the odds of that happening? The same school put both teams out. But man, that's like my favorite event. I think it's the biggest event in sports. Upsets, Cinderellas. I mean, it's magic. Like I said, back in the day, I used to, that Thursday and Friday, because it always opens up Thursday and Friday morning. when I was working or in school, whatever the case, I never missed a game. That hasn't been like that of recent, but yeah, man, we used to prepare for those. Like me and a few of my homies and shit, and we'd be on the phone, like just talking, watching the games, or some of us would be together or whatever. But yeah, bro, like just seeing them big schools fall, seeing the way they rush the court, man, like March Madness, man, that's the greatest spectacle in sports, in my opinion. It sucks though when the teams you pick that are good goes down, like a Purdue or Kansas, or your own team, Indiana. That is, so we're finally back. But I thought we, man, this is the cool thing. It's one and done. There ain't no best of 7. So if you play bad one game, you out. So that's the beauty of this tournament. So that's how I feel about it.
No, Marquette lost on Sunday. Motherfuckers.
Yep. Another team that some people have winning the whole thing or getting to the Final Four.
Team I had winning the whole thing is Gonzaga, and men and the women in South Carolina. But I want to see what LSU does because I really like LSU as well. So, but I just want to see Gonzaga. Drew Timmy. Drew got to go get one, baby. You got to go get one. I ain't like the way they were playing the other night against TCU.
Not gonna happen.
TCU. What's the boy name? Something Miller. It was a Miller Jr.
Yeah.
That motherfucker shoot at that. Oh man.
I hope so. I hope Houston takes it so I can win this pool. I need either Houston. All I'm concerned with now is the Buck Flair pool. I got, another home run. Japan killing these boys. Shit.
What's the score?
3-1.
Ain't this?
But I got Tennessee. I don't have faith, but they beat Alabama this year. They're hit or miss. But I do got Houston, and I have Alabama. I think I have a good shot to win this thing. So let's go.
All I got left is Gonzaga.
See, I had Duke in there, so I was like, damn.
That's unfortunate.
Duke always be in there. But
not no more. That's why Coach K left. The days is over. He said those days are over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like the tournament. I don't know if I would say with Czar. Czar called it the best weekend in sports. I'm sorry, the best event in sports. I don't know if I would say that. You know what I mean?
Super Bowl is second.
Because I don't know what I would call the best event in sports. I kind of get up for all of them, but I get up more for the Super Bowl because I'm a football guy. Like, that's just me. But I can't lie. The NCAA tournament is exciting. The NBA playoffs are exciting when it used to be. I liked it when they used to have it to exact where they were saying 40 days and 40 games and 40 nights. That's what they used to say. But now I don't know what the hell they say now. What was another? I gotta give baseball. Baseball is another one that gets real red hot in October. So it's not like I'm just gonna say that they all got their moments. I can't pick. They all got their moments for me. That's what I'm gonna say. No. And I love to watch all of them, and I'm glad that they all around different times, so I can sit back and enjoy it. Like I'm enjoying the NCAA tournament right now. I'm enjoying, watching the women play more because it makes me want to watch more WNBA. Right. I really want to go to a WNBA game, but I don't know if the Atlanta Dream are going to be in town when I'm down there.
No, probably not. But, there's only one Big Ten team left, and surprisingly is Michigan State, who has the best coach. So there it is, coaching. Staff does matter. They did not have that great of a year, actually. I didn't see it.
Adam said that the World Cup is best for him.
I don't fuck with soccer. So.
Princeton. He said Princeton needs nuts.
Man.
Yeah, I think the top. My favorite for me is March Madness, Super Bowl, NBA Finals, Major League World Series.
Okay.
For team sports, that is.
Oh, he got finals last. UFC Lopez.
So he just swapped the last. Well, baseball is his first love, so I'm actually shocked that he don't have a World Series higher.
That's what's up, Rich, man. You used to be a baseball player? Wait, but what's your team, Rich? What's your baseball team?
It's funny, he's all Chicago, that's where he's from, except for baseball. He a Bulls Bears fan, but he an A's fan in baseball.
You like the Oakland A's? What made you like the Oakland A's?
I know, that's what I asked him. I'm like, dude, what made you decide to do that? I would have stayed with the White Sox or Cubs.
No, because one of them teams ain't won the championship since like 1903.
Well, it was the Cubs, but they won in 2017. It was about 60 years. Yeah. The White Sox they won recent like 2012. I don't know, some shit. But the A's has been since the Bash Brothers, I think, was the 1990s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, Bash Brothers. I just said it. That's cheating ass Canseco and Mark McGuire.
Damn, that's right. They did call them the Bash Brothers.
Yeah.
And both of them was
before steroids and who knows what
they might have been on it, but ain't nobody.
I'm sure they were, but it wasn't no phenomenon until you got.
It wasn't that out there like it is.
Nah, not yet. They should have. But see, they were supposed to win. So they went 3 straight years, I believe. They went and so they lost. They beat the Giants. So they went 88, lost to the Dodgers. It should have been the Mets. The Dodgers beat us in the NLCS. Upset the A's 4-1. They kicked their ass, and the A's were heavy favorites. 89, they beat the Giants. They swept them. We had the big earthquake out here in 89. Big earthquake. That's the last big earthquake that we had out here in 1989, knock on wood. And then 1990, they were super heavy favorites to beat the Cincinnati Reds, and the Reds swept their asses.
So they got one title out of them 3.
Out of 3, and they were the heavy favorites in all 3.
Oh, man, not bad.
Yep.
Not bad. Oh, man, anybody got any last words so we get up on out of here?
Thank you to the fans. Without y'all, we would not be doing this. And shout out to Sharon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what I'm saying? Thank everybody for coming out. Okay.
All right. Well, let's get up.